healthcare workers group. Brianna Joy Gray just found a healthcare workers group called the DSA Health Workers Collective at DSA_HWC, Health Workers Collective, a political home for all health workers building solidarity across disciplines to collectively fight for a health system that values people over profits. So this is fantastic news. Brianna Joy Gray just found out that they were able, they got back to her, but they didn't have, 132 members opened the email to consider the statement on force the vote, but only 26 voted. Of the 26, 20 were in favor of force the vote. 20 of the 26, so that's the vast majority of those who participated in this survey of the DSA Health Workers Collective. So that DSA Health Workers Collective, given the poor engagement by our members and concern for majority abstention, the majority opinion by our steering committee is not to release a public statement at this time in favor of directly engaging our members during our monthly general meeting on January 4th for feedback. So that means January 4th. They have, 2 days to figure it out. Well, he wants America and the world to know. Think of what $2,000 a month will mean to the average working American right now. It's enough to actually take the stress out of keeping a roof over their heads and food on the table during a global crisis. A one-time $600 check is not enough. Think of what you actually fighting for Medicare for. Richard Medhurst, they will come up with 1,000,001 excuses not to give you what you are owed, be it health care or otherwise. No one is better at lying to your face than silver-tongued politicians. Don't give them an inch. They are public servants. Never forget that. All right, Richard Medhurst, go ahead. What say ye? What say ye?
Times. What, just to appear on the cover of Vanity Fair? Do your bloody job or get out. You're a public servant. These people, they got billions of dollars to come and bomb.
He's absolutely right. He's absolutely right. Here's Sam Caesar.
All right,
Caesar.
so you've actually got
Sam
some pretty
Caesar.
crazy video here into, the war in Iraq, right? But
well, here's Hardlands Media.
So with that being said, let's get started with our first segment. And I want to introduce it real quick.
And I still didn't impeach him.
So I have a problem with
Iraqi laws are
I have a problem with people who say
it's insane.
And this is why so many people are turned off by the impeachment narrative the way it's going right now. Because it is dominated by people like her.
What? That we should, because she didn't impeach George Bush, that you shouldn't impeach now?
No, I'm saying...
Why is it that you need to shoehorn that in there? It was wrong then, it's wrong now. You hold them to account. Every time you do not hold a president, the reason why he was able to get away with that was for the same reason why Ronald Reagan, because we didn't impeach Ronald Reagan. You hold them to account. If it's not enough, that's the problem. If there's other people who want to go out there and march to impeach him for other things, they should do it. But hundreds of thousands of people died for that. I'm not going to hear this fucking bullshit anymore.
Can I finish what I'm saying?
Yeah, finish it.
Because I agree with you. I'm saying, you look at Nancy Pelosi, and she says, oh, yeah, we wouldn't impeach Bush because his lies led to the deaths of millions of people, but when someone breaks the emoluments clause, like, that's...
Now, he's not being impeached for emoluments.
say...
Hey, Kit, lower your tone.
Yeah, and see, that's a problem right there.
Happy New Year, everybody. Hoping that you enjoyed a little surprise I dropped on you last night. I was teasing that for quite a bit.
End of story.
It was weird because...
I know, I'm just saying she gives it a bad image.
She gives impeachment a bad image?
Yeah, because she wouldn't impeach Bush over stuff.
Well, then anybody who thinks that impeachment is a problem because Nancy Pelosi was reluctant to do it, I think that is really faulty.
Well, I don't think so, but I'm just saying.
Well, bring in the people who want to have that argument, because I'll have that argument with those people. But if you want to represent them, then I'll have it with you.
Jesus, I was agreeing with you.
Well, I'm sorry. I just like the idea of shoehorning this in. We're talking about Iraq. I got fucking calls.
Hit the tables.
We developed soldiers like yourself. Improve and act. from military personnel whose lives were destroyed.
I saw the
during that
speculation.
time.
The speculation was definitely all over the place.
For the
There was no
troops.
consensus as to what exactly I was going to say, what exactly the surprise was. But some of the...
You and Crystal got a podcast.
I
Good job. Okay, so Sam Cedars, you get the last word.
Shoehorning the shit in to the skepticism of I don't know who, the 8% of Democrats or the Republicans,
He's sitting
about
there.
impeachment into this story is just, it's ridiculous.
The story is also about impeachment, but
But
I
he-
understand.
clearly I
He wants to hit her.
angered you, and I did
Yeah.
not need to.
I'm sorry. I'm a little sensitive about this.
Yeah, so am I. My only point is that she's being a ghoul.
She's been a ghoul. That's right. It's just unbelievable to me that she has the gall to go up and brag about this stuff. The value of impeachment is worth it just to get her to come up and admit on television that they knew. I don't know if that admission has happened in other places. I haven't heard of it.
So, and then I believe that is the end of, I believe...
All right.